Hey, it's Jennifer, and today we're going to talk about a common complaint we get here at Peak Endurance, which is that squats hurt my back, or I've blown out my back multiple times doing squats. So there's a number of reasons that may happen. Today we're going to hone in on one that sometimes gets overlooked, and that is ankle range of motion. So when you're doing a squat, let's imagine when you're standing to start, your ankle angle is like 90 degrees, right? Your foot's on the ground and then you're standing vertical, so your shin's vertical, 90 degrees. When you squat, that angle becomes more acute, so you need more range of motion at your ankle to get down into a squat. So what happens if you have stiff ankles and you don't have a lot of range of motion there to get all the way down? Let's say you're doing a squat, you have two options. You can go down about as far as you can, given your ankle range of motion, and then your heels start to lift up off the ground, and now you have this like kind of unstable, like foot's not on the ground. Without a stable base, it's easy to kind of wiggle your back around as you're trying to stand up with that load. So that's one thing that can happen. Most people can kind of cue in on the fact that their feet aren't flat on the ground anymore. So I would say that's the less common compensation. More commonly what happens is you're going down in your squat, you get to about what you can get to given your ankle range of motion, and you realize you aren't down very far. You try to get down further by dropping the chest and hinging at the hips. So now, I'm down lower in my squat, this feels good. But what's happened is instead of keeping that nice upright chest, now your weight is way over here and you have to like stand up against that weight with your back. Some fixes for this. Ideally, we would improve your ankle range of motion so that you can squat without extra accessories like I'm about to show you, but we also want to keep you building the core and lower body strength that you gain when you do squats. So we don't just want to like pause squats while you work on your ankle range of motion. Let's help your ankles while you're squatting. So imagine these are like plates at the gym instead of books, or just anything you can find to kind of prop your heels up a little bit. So that's going to take the ankle range of motion issue out of the play here, and now you can go lower while keeping your torso upright. So you can just give your ankles literally a lift while you're squatting, and then I do recommend working on that ankle range of motion. So a couple ways you can do that. Sit on a low chair and grab a heavy weight, scoot yourself to the very edge of the chair, pull your foot under you until you feel like your heel's popping up off the floor, and then set that weight on your leg and let it help you drop that heel down onto the floor. Rock forward a little bit more, get a nice stretch in the back of the calf in something that mimics that squatting position. So you can hold that for a couple minutes, work on the ankle range there. If you feel like your ankles get gummed up and the restriction is in the front and not necessarily like tight calves, I would recommend using a band. This is better without a shoe on. Okay, so you can use a long band at the gym and like anchor it to something behind you, or if all you have is a little mini band, that works too. Okay, so you're gonna loop the band around your your foot and then get into like a half kneeling position, like so. And then you want the bands to be right at your ankle joints, but on like the foot side, not the shin side. So kind of below those two knobby bones. And then you can just kind of practice rocking forward into that ankle range of motion, providing a little resistance with the band, holding your foot down as your like shin bones kind of move over your foot. Do that for a minute or two. So a couple ways to work on your ankle range of motion, and a cheat to help you keep your bar path nice and vertical instead of falling forward, and your spine nice and stable while you're doing squats. Give them a try and let us know if you have any questions. Thanks, bye.